Okay, so it turns out that our food contains lots and lots of energy. And part of that, and if you were to trace back where all that energy comes from, it would go all the way to the sun. The sun's energy comes down, shines down on plants, and the plants trap the sun's energy in chemical bonds through the process known as photosynthesis. So carbon dioxide and water comes together and is joined together to form, the plants join it together to form glucose and oxygen. And then people, living things, take the glucose and the oxygen and mix it back together again, cause a new chemical reaction, and they can get the energy that's stored in our food in the form of calories. And we can get that and run our bodies using it. So I want to show you how to unlock the energy that exists in a single Cheeto. All you need to do is burn it. But I'm not just going to burn it a little bit. I'm going to burn it a lot. And I'm going to collect liquid oxygen in this container right here. And once I have enough collected, then I'm going to dip the Cheeto into the liquid oxygen and wait till you see what happens when I use the old torch to fire it up. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lower the temperature of this container so it goes below the boiling point of oxygen. Normally at room temperature, oxygen is a gas, has lots of kinetic energy and can move all over the place. But if I can take the temperature, lower it, then the kinetic energy will get way lower and the oxygen molecules will be able to hold together and they'll form a liquid. Now, the boiling point of oxygen is minus 185 degrees Celsius. So I need something very cold. Water freezes at 0 degrees Celsius. So what I'm going to do is use liquid nitrogen, which is at minus 195 degrees Celsius. So that's 10 degrees below the boiling point of oxygen. And I should get, through the process known as condensation, some oxygen to drip from here and collect. Hopefully this will work. Collect it in here, and then when I'm done, I will take a Cheeto and drop it in here and then light the whole thing on fire. So that should be good. I do have a fire extinguisher, by the way. But I want to show you something about that. It's really interesting. So the Cheetos that I'm going to use are just regular old puff Cheetos. Each Cheeto contains 11 kilocalories, or 11 food calories of energy stored in it. So I want you to see just what 11 calories of stored energy looks like when you can release it all at once. And I think you'll be impressed. Okay? Now what's going to happen, well, liquid nitrogen's going to fall onto this table apparently. And now, pretty soon, you're going to see there's a wetness developing on the outside of this container. That is condensed oxygen. And pretty soon, it's now dripping right here. And I have another camera behind this, and hopefully I'll be able to capture a nice, perfect little video of this thing dripping. Let's see how it looks. Oh yeah, that looks great. So you'll see the liquid oxygen dripping down the side and collecting into this dewar, and hopefully I'll be able to collect enough material so that I can light my Cheeto on fire and really make it pop, if you will, in a good way. Okay, so we have our victim right here, the Cheeto. And hopefully I've collected enough liquid nitrogen, and I'm going to actually make this a little bit that the nitrogen won't pour up, not liquid nitrogen, liquid oxygen. Hopefully I've collected enough of it to give the torch that I'm waiting for. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in this container and pour it out and shoot. So you can see 11 calories of energy. So you can see 11 calories of energy shooting up. And you can see how much energy is coming out. In fact, it's enough to burn a hole right through this and leave a mess there that I now have to clean up. But anyway, that's all that's left. Nothing. So the energy from the Cheeto was enough to burn a hole right through this aluminum foil and cause a mark on here. So I'm going to clean this up so I don't get fired. Okay? So I'm going to do that, but energy in your food, not to be trifled with, and that came from a Cheetos Puff. And it says that 13 of these has about 160 calories, so somewhere between 11 and 12 calories is going to be what each Cheeto has. And you can see that's a lot of calories. And it came from the sun. So our food has tons of calories.